Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Monday the 18th of August 2025, and it's a puzzle from Trelawney. So Trelawney is it's generally agreed to be the easiest setter there is. Always very quick puzzles, always quick times, but not at the expense of good quality cluing either. And they're not, yeah, I tend to fit in them nicely, but I don't think they're that obvious. Um, my average this year on a Trelawney puzzle is 6 minutes 26. We get one a month from him. Last time out I was slow. I had a slow one, 7 minutes 28, and I've only had one other that's over. I have one that's 9.5 minutes at some point, so it's not guaranteed writing this will be simply, but there's a good chance it'll be fast, and it is a Monday, which is normally indicative of a fast time. Anyway, I think I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Swindle Greek character for seafood. I can't think. Scampi. Now, scam. P. Prepares orthodontic device. Dental. Nurse pocketing certain revolutionaries box of goodies. Treasure chest, is that? I don't know, I'm biffing that. I don't know if that is treasure chest. I'll come back to that. Nurse. Treat. Yeah, treat's in there somewhere. Lift up and tear down, reportedly. Don't know. Fortress let acid out is citadel. Quietly permitted to split separate dessert. Quietly split to split separate is part. Can't quite say at the moment. Is that fruit salad? Maybe. Cut off one very behind schedule. Cut off later. Lopper. One very IV ISO. Immature insect right behind inside molten rock. Looks like it should be a hidden word. N rock, no. Right inside molten rock. Lava. Ah, yeah. That kind of lava. Secrets of SAB dealing with rocket booster. Secrets of aerospace lab. Heads of. I can't read, can I? Heads of secret aerospace lab dealing with rocket booster. I'm not sure what that is. Anger about European flower arrangement is irate. Anger. Flower arrangement. Flower. European flower. I think it's E. Whoa. Okay. Juggling lemons is 6, isn't it? Is serious, which will be solemn. Okay, that's gone okay. Ridiculous South African flag. S satire. Oh, try to spell it correctly. Satire. On camera, I stirred. Coffee amaretto, is that? No. Gosh, what's that? I stirred coffee. Model entertains small gang. Model is poses. Gang? Posse. There we are. Posse, there we are. Spelled it at last. Lift up and tear down. Raise something to the ground. Can I spell today? I cannot spell. That's Americano, isn't it? The coffee. Italian cheese. Feta. Cook it with actor. Italian cheese. Fettuccine. Feta. Italian cheeses aren't great. Signal is crude in every other place is Q. Sort of ignoring amendment initially. LA. Sort out. US city. Ignoring amendment initially. Wrestle, trestle. Lat. Okay. Loud noise and revelry periodically criminal. Gosh, is that? Loud noise and revelry periodically criminal. Decide to put off something explosive is to. It's not detonate. Deter. Min, I suppose. Determine. Okay. Yeah, determine. Acclaim extremely. Practical inspection. Is that AM? Or is it PL? Acclaim is plaudit. Plaudit, yep. Puzzle observed after merry dance. Puzzle observed is C. Ooh, what's that? Is that a rebus? No, puzzle, crossword. Technical language, primarily just gas. Technical jargon. Nice. Jargon. Young woman is a lass. Cowboys, yep. Part of client's falsehood. Part of clients is a lie. There we are, all three of them. Okay, let's come down here again, see what these are down here. Cut off one behind schedule, very behind schedule. Rotor, lob, cut off. One very behind schedule, don't know. This must be a solid. Heads off secret aerospace, heads off secret salad dressing. Okay, that kind of rocket booster. Well, we talked about salad in one of the other puzzles recently. Anger about European flower arrangement. Anger around European. Hate. Annoyance. Flower arrangement is a. What is it? It's a. That must be apple tart, wasn't it? Apple. Gosh, applet. Yeah. God, can I type? Apple tart. Plet around. Apart, which is whatever separate. That's cook it with actor. Cook it. It with actor. It with actor. Yeah, it and actor, isn't it? Which is. Oh gosh, what is it? T-I. Ricotta? Ricotta, yeah. Ricotta. This one over here. Loud noise. Wreck. Don't know. This one. Prepares orthodontic device. Braces. Sort out. Settle. US city. Seattle. Yeah, settle and Seattle. This is loud noise is a revelry, periodically criminal. Revelry, which is E-E-R. Is that right? Loud noise. If that's rare. Or is it R-E? No, hang on. Don't know. Gosh. Cut off one very behind schedule, not sure. Puzzle observed after merry dance. Must be C, mustn't it? Seesaw, jigsaw. Jigsaw, there we are. Jigsaw. That one, the flower arrangement is a wrath and a wreath, okay. We got one behind, cut off one, so I so late. Ha, very good. Oh, typing is not good today, which leaves this, which is, what is that? Rec. There's a, maybe there's an ear at the end then. Loud noise. Revelry. I think revelry is. I think it's an EER at the end there, but I can't see what else. Periodically criminal. Noise. Loud noise is a. Criminal is. Receiver. Receiver doesn't fit. Wreck. Resc. Loud noise. Wretched. Wrecked. Recumber, recrem. Is it Rick? Rack. Rumble. Loud noise. Rumble. Rack. Rock. Rocketeer. No, it could be rocketeer. Rocket. Loud noise. Rocket. Racket. Here, there we are. Racket. Oh, try and spell racketeer. There we are. Hey, 7:49. I go very relatively slow for a Trelawney puzzle. Second slowest of the year, but still a decent time. Let's go through. So as I say, there's nothing wrong with that cluing, and it's not. I mean, racketeer is nowhere near easy. So let's have a look. We've got scampi is seafood. That's your definition. To swindle is to scam, and the Greek character of pi. So remember the alphabet, Greek alphabet. Prepares, if you prepare yourself, you brace yourself, so prepares is braces, and orthodontic devices, braces, those things that go on your teeth to straighten them. Right, we didn't really look at this. This is a nurse, which is treat. So we've got T-R-E-A and T at the end, which leaves us sure as certain, and revolutionaries is Che Guevara, and it's revolutionaries, so it's Che's, and a box of goodies is a treasure chest. To lift something up is to raise it, but tear down reportedly, if you raise something to the ground, you might burn it to the ground, so to speak, which is, I think, R-A-Z-E, so that's a sound like as indicated by reportedly. A citadel is a fortress, which is an anagram of let acid out is your anagram indicator. Right, we've got quietly is P for this P here for quietly is play quietly. Play quietly is P, meaning piano in musical notation. Permitted is let, and that is going into splitting apart, and apart is separate, which gives you a apple tart, which could be a dessert. Cut off is to isolate. We've got one as I, we've got very is so. So an example is that's very good, that's so good. Behind, and behind schedule is late. Immature insect is a larva. And we've got R for right inside molten rock, which is lava, which is LAVA. Right, we've got the heads of secret aerospace. We've got SA. We've got lab dealing with rocket booster. What's going on there? Oh, okay. We've got heads of secret aerospace lab, SAL, and then dealing with is addressing. I'm addressing this matter. I'm dealing with this matter. And rocket booster. Well, rocket is a type of edible thing, and it came up in the Cryptic Wintergram just a couple of days ago. And I still can't tell you exactly what it is, having read it, but it's a kind of thing like cress slash a leafy thing, a green leafy thing you can eat. Rocket. Anger is wrath, going around E for European, gives you a flower arrangement, which is a wreath. Solemn is an anagram of lemons. Juggling is your anagram indicator, and solemn is serious. So there's the crosses. On the downs we have ridicule is to satire. We've got SA for South Africa, or South African, that's a fairly standard abbreviation. I mean, it might actually be split. It might be S for South and A for African rather than the actual country, because I'm just looking at the fact it's African. Not too worried. And to flag is to tire, so I just feel tired. I'm beginning to flag. My spirits are down. Americano is an anagram of on-camera eye. Stirred is your anagram indicator, and Americano is coffee. A model poses. A model is a pose. Entertaining S for small. You can choose which one it is. And a gang is a posse. Italian cheese is ricotta, which is an anagram of it and actor. Cook is your anagram indicator. To signal is to signal to come on stage, might be a Q, and we've got the first, third, and fifth letters of crude. Give you Q. In every other place tells you to take those alternating letters. We've got the to sort something out is to settle a matter, sort it out. We've got the U.S. city of Seattle, ignoring the A for amendment. Initially, you're saying take the A for amendment, so Seattle becomes settle. Right, a loud noise is a racket, and revelry periodically is saying take the second, fourth, and sixth letters of revelry to get the EER, and a racketeer is a criminal. Someone running the racket. Decide to put off is to decide is to determine. To put off is to deter, and something explosive is a mine. Very nice. A claim is plaudit. Extremely practical is saying take the P and the L, the extreme letters of practical, and an inspection. An audit could be an inspection. A jigsaw is a type of puzzle. Observed is saw, going after a merry dance, which is a jig. Technical language is jargon, primarily just, so the J of just, and then the gas is argon. A young woman is a lass, and then at first order says take the O of orders, and a cowboy's accessory is the lasso. And finally, a falsehood is a lie, which is a hidden word in client, and part of is your hidden word indicator. So there we go, all done, 7:49. Another great Trelawney puzzle. Thanks for watching.